before starting the session, I just want to make that this session is all about how is that you're going to maximize the utilization of mechanical toolset and raster design toolset. I am sure you will be aware like raster and mechanical toolset are the part of AutoCAD toolset, or we can say it is a part of AutoCAD, one AutoCAD. So here we are here to showcase the product as well as the presentation. Before running into the session, I would like to give a short introduction about myself. I am Ajit Prabhakar, solution specialist from Tech Data, based out of India. If you do have any questions, any queries regarding the product or regarding the session, I'll be able to address your questions shortly. And about short experience, I come up with a 12 plus years of experience in designing and also handling other products such as AutoCAD and other products that are in the market. With Tech Data, this I have completed my successful 5 years and just running on to the next year. So I once again just starting this session. The safe harbor statement. Please take a moment about to review our safe harbor statement. The information that we are going to share it across. This notes that the informations are very much confidential and the data that we are sharing are based on the topics that is available and also the features that are available in the current version of AutoCAD 2025. And yes. So about what is AutoCAD, I believe we don't need any specific query or we are utilizing AutoCAD for many years. And no, I'm sure that everyone loves to utilize AutoCAD on a regular interval. And we have one common scenario. AutoCAD in the field of manufacturing, it is just a drafting tool. No, it is not ever. It is not just a drafting tool, it is an automated 2D platform. Yes, we cannot create 3D, but the features that are inbuilt, the enhancements that have been inbuilt that you create using 3D is all available and it is all possible in AutoCAD Mechanical Toolset as well. So whatever we do create our designs or whatever we do create using our software, starting with the drawings which we create, our drawings that we are creating and saving our custom content through our central manager, content central manager, which enables you to add part, not only part and also the features to your libraries. The day in day out of an organization, the designer who is working in the in terms of mechanical or manufacturing industry, what we do, we create our designs based on these standards by utilizing AutoCAD Mechanical Toolset. By you can add current drawing to a custom library, or you can select a geometry of custom content inside your library, and also you can add some of the blocks that you have repeatedly utilizing in form of DWG file extension, or even solid blocks that are available could also be utilized as a library. It helps you to create a content from the scratch, and also it helps you to copy the content from the standard and create as a separate part of library as well. Example, for example, considering a drawing, a palette of a hole that has been created where the hole is to be inserted from a standard part of the library, you can just drag and place your plate, and that will help you to create your library, or that will help you to create your set of designs by utilizing this particular mechanical tool set. So what is so beautiful among these features that I'm explaining right now is that these features that contains the standard based libraries, that is more important. So whatever standards we do work in, the hole, the thread, the shaft, the plate, or even the structural items which we work, yes, all these components are part of the standard libraries that could be created and that could be placed in a simple set of designing very easy and very faster and quicker inside your designing library. So that is more important, how much time do you spend on your designing and how much time that you're going to work in. Next, we do have customized layer management. The layers that we are mentioning here, uh, the command or when you create an object, the current layers are being created, right? Whatever you do create using our AutoCAD, we create based on the layers. As such, you must set corresponding layers in multiple objects based on the objects which you create. It also means that you must create a layer and specify the certain settings to that particular color, line type, line length, and all the data. But AutoCAD Mechanical Toolset allows you to customize a set of properties of the objects of your AutoCAD Mechanical commands that could create and let the layers choose the ones that are more than the default. So whatever you we work on the layers, you can find the options that helps you to automate or create a set of libraries based on the layers that are available. Bill of materials, we are all working on a software that no longer requires any manual data to be entered, right? So similarly, you can find the options of the contents that are available for your designs are pretty much easy for create an automatic bill of library feature. So here in AutoCAD Mechanical Toolset, the libraries could be created automatically and you don't want to spend any time on creating the library items. It is as easy as that. You can find the data and you can find the options that you are creating in from the libraries or non parametric constraints or any sort of contents that you create is very easier for our designers to create the content and drag them into the list of bill of materials that are available. So it is not just a easy part. We might be able to say, hey, we are not going to work on the fastness or we are not going to work on the steel strips or whatever components, but the time taken, that deserves or that is more important to mention what are all the data that you are spending in, right? So it helps you to identify the data that you are spending in. Most importantly, how much faster was that you were able to create. So it is not just a simple or detailed part, but also you can find the set of components that are more relevant and could be extracted from the database. Here we are going to showcase you some of the features based on these how our libraries are going to work and also our bill of materials. Dimensioning is another part of beautiful part that has been inbuilt in AutoCAD. The that strengthens your designs, that strengthens your style of providing you the parts, right? The more out of your dimensions that have been created, the styles that have been created based on the dimensions, that displays or defines your set of rework or non-repeated data that could be found on your standard of your drawings. So for example, any set of dimensions that helps you to automate your dimensioning process, will that be an useful for a method for our designing? Yes, definitely. We are providing you the best for part of auto dimensioning and also different standards of dimensioning features that are available. For example, dimension text fits and tolerances, the dimension text color or text editor, the definition for represented, all these data are available as a part where you don't have to do any manual process. When you create a project, you create a project based on the standard, then rest it follows all the libraries also for your references. GDNTs, the you can import assemble library from any other drawing. However, the drafting standards and the revisions of the symbols you are importing must be the same in both drawing. So during an importing process, you can choose whether you want to replace the entire libraries or use to append or override the symbols. If you choose to replace an AutoCAD mechanical toolset data by just deleting the libraries and replacing them from an imported, then you choose to import the symbols by the name of the existing. So it helps you to rename the numbers. It helps you to auto choose and override the templates and replaces the existing templates with a simple ease of manner. It helps you to create an access for your entire symbol libraries that are available for your welding, surface textures, and many more data. What do you mean by annotations, or what we do for our leader for aim nodes is that you can create a plain content or even a formulas with an annotation that predefines a set of templates containing a list of formulas that are available for you to work on the symbol libraries, and appropriate templates that are automatically applied when you are attaching the node the object. Hence it automatically displays a meaningful sensitive information that is more important. This content creates a leader and attaches to the objects directly into the drawing. So we normally work with multiple symbol libraries. This particular feature will actually help you a lot. Drawing a border and creating a .dwg files contains a specific format of object which requires the content or the command, right? But here in AutoCAD toolset, we have a particular command, the mechanical toolset. We have a specific command that is AM title. This particular command is more available only in AutoCAD mechanical toolset. This command ships a several set of drawing borders into your drawing files for each supported drafting standards and paper size. Example, a drawing border of A4 landscape for just JIS standard is JIS underscore A4 L drawing. So you can copy those files and customize them and configure your system based on your customization of your drawing borders. So why can't we just go back to our software, and what if I show you how it is actually working? That will be very, very interesting, right? Just give me a minute. Let me share my screen for my drawing. Yes, I believe my screen is visible for my entire mechanical toolset here. So this is an user interface of AutoCAD. You can find the list of libraries that are available, the contents, and most importantly, whatever data we just explained relevant for showcasing your data, and all the data is available for your references. Here, as I said, the content or the libraries are the set of standardized and non-standardized, or we can say customized component. So where we just switch on the standardized components, there are set of data that are available based on the standards. So for example, if I'm just selecting any is or jis standard, the features are again varying. The features includes the features, fasteners, shaft parts, springs, and also the steel strips. So if I select any one of these steel strips, there are different types of standards of steel strips that are predefined and available for us to work in. I go for rectangle or square standard, select them and project them. So when I'm going to insert them into my drawing, it just want to refer what is the total part, select, and what is the total length is that I'm going to work in. So I can find the nominal standard that have been created, and the power view, or it helps you to create an object power view option that displays what type of view is that you are going to project in. So it gives you an exact output for the projection. So just example, select and select the front view. Done. So it is just selected in the projection and it gets updated. And what if I change the representation, or I wish to create any specific holes? So I can find the different standards of holes that are available. I can select whichever is available, and I'm just going to work on the set of data here, project, and it is a through hole here. So I've created one specific hole of parameter, and I wish to create a blind or even tapered hole here. Again, there are again different sets of tapered holes. I just want to specify which standard. I'll go for again JIS metric or inch. Yes, sorry, I selected the wrong one. The top one. Yes. Now, since I have inserted the hole for that particular component, what happens if I just update the content or placing a particular component of fasteners? So we are just going to insert the fasteners here. And I can also create the same set of holes and specify the hole for it. Sorry, it's been created. Now, what if I wish to give a power view for this particular component? Select, and that is going to be the front, and place them in the insertion point. Done. It's been created. So it is as simple as that. I just want to create any set of parameters. I just want to place where it is going to be working in. And now if there is any part list, I have to select the entire component. I can find the the exact tool size, and also what is the flange bolt size, and all the data are available inserted in my drawing. So it is that easier. If I just going to delete any one particular component, what happens? Or I'm just going to change the diameter from M10 to M6 to M10, and I can find it is getting updated automatically. So it is as easy as that. And I can also change this particular size from m I'll go for 50/50 to a squared view. What happens? Done. It gets updated in my drawing in a single click. So it is as easy as that. The manual process that we are saying, it is more important. You don't spend any time on those, on spending a lot of manual errors, and it is completely a time saving option that is available. Detailing of a drawing, each and every designer spends their entire set of time constraint, or they used to work on creating the details for your drawings, right? So what if we just say you, it is not just a simple parameter. Instead, there are multiple sets of options that have been enabled inside AutoCAD. So the part of detailing, an interacted method of giving the best out of all the features that are available. So for example, the option of creating holes is very easier, that we just saw. And this part of creating holes could be created very easier. You don't want to manually do it. And also the whole chart is an automated process that has been available in designing of mechanical toolset. uh, Whatever we create, we work on the standards, we work on the calculations here. The calculations of creating calculations on shaft, or creating calculations on forces and mechanisms are very easier, because AutoCAD takes care of calculations by itself. You don't want to do any paperwork anymore, or you don't want to go for any third party applications for a calculations. Here 2D calculations as a combined best value gives you the efficient manner of giving you the value in an updated manner. So FEA calculation calculation and shaft calculation, moment of inertia of calculations could be done in a single click. Now, what do we say that there are different types of options, and we still see for a drafting, we can see the utilization of basic AutoCAD is being utilized. It is not just a basic AutoCAD. There are multiple other CAD programs in the market that are being repeatedly utilized. But here, by utilizing AutoCAD Mechanical Toolset, still you can save your time. The recent study of the productivity that gives you an enhanced update where for AutoCAD 2D you can find the AutoCAD Mechanical Toolset saves a time of around 55% of their overall productivity, and the preparation of the drawing that includes bill of materials, balloonings, it is around 68% faster by using the features of AutoCAD directly. And this is a small comparison that gives you an highlight how AutoCAD is being compared with mechanical toolset and also with the basic AutoCAD. So we are mentioning of some of the productivity studies, right? So it speeds up the design process by automatic mechanical engineering task. The intelligent layer management places the items on the correct layer, color, and line type in all the drawings that have been created. With the tool set specifications, the designers or all the features could be enhanced by the options of that assist you to complete or create your entire machine parts, and they get access to around 7 lakh intelligent manufacturing part features and symbol libraries. And some of the new updates or highlights for the current version that are available here are the insights that are been helping the activity insight that is helping the designers to work with the features of saving your time, and you can work with the new surface texture symbols and enhancing the libraries in the standards that are available. So now the Autodesk is spending their enhancing features in AutoCAD Mechanical Toolset, and how it is actually done by using the overall time saving features. This let's more look into the numbers. So you can find by using the Mechanical Toolset the drafting feature that enables designers to work on a new mechanical component. This is a small comparison with all the feature relevant or the time taken by the designer on a regular day-to-day activities. We can find it is a comparison between AutoCAD and Mechanical Toolset and their total time saving that is being enabled here. So for a designing of a new mechanical component in a basic AutoCAD or any other clone CADs, you can find you are spending around 24 minutes and 30 seconds, but in Mechanical Toolset is it is just 13 minutes. Half your valuable time could be saved in. And design and optimization of your entire new components, you are spending around 33 minutes and 30 seconds, but it is just 18 minutes and 10 seconds, which is again a 50% of your valuable time. Preparing assembly, calculations of your FEAs, and preparing your production drawings in an assembly, preparing your assembly drawings, all including your bill of materials. On an overall, you can find the time savings around 55% on an average, and you can find 1 hour, 2 hours 16 minutes that have been created for by utilizing any CAD product could be reduced to around 40 minutes, which is again a bigger time saving for all the designers who are all working. So we just saw some of the features, and I would love to show you some of the other features that are available or inbuilt in AutoCAD Mechanical Toolset are like the parametric part or even the dimensioning part. When we just go into the dimensioning, we have the features that are available here. You just want to select what type of dimensioning is that you are going to create. You can just select them based on the data. So you can find the data that have been created, how much decimals you want to work in. I'll just go for 1 decimal. And if that is more inspected data, I can add the inspection data and what type of parameters, if there is a hole and shift. tolerances that are required, you can just proceed on adding the other data too. Now, what about we just go on add balloons to your parts? So you can find the balloons are being automatically created. We want to select the auto all feature that helps you to create your auto ballooning data for your entire data, or else you can just select the parts that could be created for your dimensions. Now going back to the other set of designing enablement that has been inbuilt with AutoCAD is the Raster Design Toolset. Raster Design Toolset, using raster to vector tools, you can help to edit, scan drawings, or even convert raster images into drawings. So quickly you can edit, clean up, and transform the images, manipulate your raster entities like images, lines, arcs, and circles, and create your vector shapes like lines and polylines. And more out of our raster design toolset, you can able to edit your scan drawings and convert your images into drawing files. So, what is so important that how much time do you spend on the process of converting your PDF drawings into drawing files, right? So here you don't have to work on any more PDFs because PDFs are the neutral file formats. You don't want to spend time on those set of parameters anywhere. So, but you can work on image files. There are n number of supportable file formats that are available in AutoCAD. So yes, some of them are like you can find the raster entries that can edit the scan drawings or convert your images to TWG files. With Raster Design Toolset, you can actually access tools that enhance your image editing and cleaning options. Your REM objects could be standard using AutoCAD commands, and simply there are many vector tools that helps you on creating. Inserting an image into Raster Design Toolset, so you might wonder what is a major feature of converting or that has been enabled by utilizing Raster Design Toolset is that you imagine you are importing any PDFs into any browser applications. We might feel there are many other obligations that have been involved, but by utilizing AutoCAD Raster Design Toolset, the process of inserting an images are very very faster and quicker. So, quick insert option, insert wizard option, and wizard dialog options. These are the three major options that are available. So, what is the difference between them? Quick insert option applies automatically and correlates the color, or we can see the layers during the image insertion, and no additional option are required to work in this particular chores. But if you're choosing this, but if you're using insertion wizard, it is recommended for new raster design entry tool users. So if you're new to this particular part, this helps you to process your entire insertion process by step process. And also insertion of dialog box, this is an intermediate and for the experienced users, we can say it presents the insert option in a separate tools. So you'll have a different sort of window on a step by step process. You can able to insert any images and work in there designing. So, and benefits of connecting and inserting the imagery, that is totally different, where you can able to polarize or mirror or even retouch your images. So if there is any damaged or not properly recognized features that have been inbuilt, you can make use of AutoCAD command to raster the primitives and also easily erase the unwanted raster images or lines and arcs and circles. You will be able to create lines and polylines from the raster images and convert them into a raster into vector conversion process. So this is somewhat more important, where the vector shapes are being converted very very faster and more accurate for your designing process. So we are just mentioning we might get some query, right? So how much effective is our process of converting your imaging and scaling process? So this is a better example to understand saving an image data and coordinating those imaging image data, correlating and scaling the image raster images, inserting a raster images and settings that are more required for the raster design options. So this is a comparison between an AutoCAD Raster Design Toolset to a, we can say, a normal AutoCAD, or any comparison of an AutoCAD. This is an example for where a clone CAD or even AutoCAD is spending their time individually on each options. But when we compare that to image, or that the activity that has been spent on by utilizing Raster Design Toolset, it is tremendously a lesser time that you are spending in AutoCAD Raster Design Toolset. So on an overall, this is the best example where onto your left side is an image that has been directly inserted, and the worked data of your entire image. This is the best example. So you can find this particular image is having the entire set of patches, or we can say different set of options that have been enabled, but this is a clear image of your design. So all the patch marks or all the text that gets automatically erased by some of the commands and better commands that are available in AutoCAD. Now, managing and viewing, why do we want to spend your time on this particular part? Because when we might get some query like the process, how much time is that, how much effective is that inserting an image into your workspace by scaling or even viewing or coordinating your image. The correlation or the scaling process that coordinates our images to the option that have been calculated and saved manually. The image insert window in the Raster Design Toolset provides you the executed in this workflow, and for this image selection or image window DWG file, it includes a multiple raster image on saving the data. So it executes your entire design process manually, and it gives you the best feature on your designing process. So this is the best example how much time is that raster design is being taken. The same command is being worked with AutoCAD with raster design toolset. So on an overall, the time spent on raster entry data and hide and show raster images or zooming to raster images, the total time spent on a drawing to convert your images into drawing file, you can find AutoCAD is one among the best feature that saves a lot of the feature, a lot of your valuable time using these commands or these features in your drawing. REM is a raster entry manipulation. Raster entry manipulation in raster design is more effective. Raster design toolset that gives you the tool to define the region of various shapes in your design of your raster images, manipulating them individually. This includes your polylines, your rectangles, your circles, and existing all vector shapes. Basic AutoCAD does not include these tools, or basic any CAD does not include these tools that provide sustainable time saving on editing the raster. The task is to generate several entry manipulation regions in raster image and remove their images in their from their drawing. So the most important thing is that we can find the file size has been reduced and improving an overall appearance for the areas that have been set in the border. So REM or raster entry manipulation was the time to generate several entry manipulation feature. So this acts as a vital option to remove and realize the images in the drawing, reduce the file size, and improve the overall efficiency that you are working on the raster entries with a specific border. You can find the comparison for creating an REM region in AutoCAD is not an easy task. creating a polygonal REN region, or deleting an REM region, or even the complete task that has been involved, you can find 60% of your valuable time that has been spent on converting your image files or even your PDF files into drawing files could be saved here. Vectorization tools with the AutoCAD or Raster Design Toolset is more important because this is been working on a platform of OCR, optical characteristic recognition feature, the tools that converts your entries into text, and text is quickly converted and into mtext file formats, and it is more effective as well. Raster line entities, or we can say optical characteristic recognition tool that converts your raster entities into mtext file formats. So these are some of the best examples where the we have a different option for raster recognition tool, and also how far is that going to work on your designing purposes. So it provides you the best example of basic AutoCAD is doesn't have the feature of OCR functionality, but in AutoCAD Raster Design Toolset is one of the best option that is available. It is not only just an basic AutoCAD, but you can compare with any other CAD file formats that are available. Um, Using Raster Design Toolset, you can insert and scale your images to around 51 percentage faster. The time taken to manage and insert and raster entry manipulation to could reduce to around 94 percentage. Vectorization or the raster line entities could recognize the text, and 45 percentage time could be saved on that. Overall, we can find AutoCAD Raster Design Toolset could save your time to around 45 percentage for your designing process. And now we might get some of the queries like how much time is our time to be spent, or what are the supportable file formats in our Raster Design Toolset. There are around 18 plus supportable formats that are available, starting with uh, BMP, and there are also another JEF or GIF files. There are multiple file formats which GIF or GIF4, TIFF files, PCX files, TGA files, PNG files, PICT files, CLS, RLC. JPG 2000 is one of the new file format that was introduced, and it actually saves n number of valuable time. Most importantly, all these set of file formats are repeatedly available, and it is more important how much time you spend on those set of drawings.